Hi, this is Maggie. I wanted to talk about the Virgo month. So happy birthday, all the Virgos. I haven't been making videos because my voice is pretty much gone. Hopefully it will come back one day, but I'm going to share the screen and um, we'll look at the chart of the day. Currently it's a new moon. This Labor Day weekend has been a new moon in Virgo. So yeah, these are kind of weird colors I put in here, so it's kind of hard to read, but at any rate, we have a stellium of planets in Virgo. The sun is in Virgo 15 degrees, so it went, excuse me, about August 20th or so. Usually I like to look at my ephemeris. I don't have it handy, but yeah, Virgo season begins around August 20th, August 21st. So the sun by now is 15 degrees. Mars in Virgo is 25 degrees. And the moon in Virgo is 28 degrees. So they're all pretty close together in orb. Also, we had Mercury, it just stationed in Libra. It went from Virgo to Libra. So from, communication about analytical details and work and health related, certainly health. Everyone's talking about health. So now it's more about communication, about relationships, maybe improving them. Certainly talking them out. You could work things out. There's this beautiful trine going on. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, it's Earth. If you're an Earth sign, I guess you're lucky because you've got all these beautiful, see the triangles? They're beautiful. I like the sacred geometry, but that just means they're in the same element. So Virgo is trying to Capricorn. Capricorn is in trying to the other Earth sign, Taurus, Uranus and Taurus. So those all flow together and communicate well together. So, if you're trying to get your business together, I literally spent all day yesterday trying to do Virgo, and I was trying to create a poster, and I never did succeed in doing it. I certainly lack Virgo and Earth in particular. So, I tried all day pretty much, and I ended up just doing a screenshot of like a testimonial. My aim was to create a poster, but it's a lot of detailed work, and try again. But Virgos would have had it done, would have had it done. Health issues, I certainly have been having health issues, and the opposition to Virgo is Pisces. And see all these glaring red lines? I mean, every sign has an opposition, but the opposition to Virgo is Pisces. And currently we have Neptune in Pisces, 21 degrees. And if you have planets in Pisces, the full moon will be in Pisces at the end of the month. I think it's the 28th. So it's going to be a beautiful full moon. I think it's going to be very sensitive, and we'll revisit that. When I get my voice back and we get closer to the full moon. I just bought an air purifier, to improve the air quality. It could be from the California fires as well. But anyway, that's a Virgoan thing to do, to improve the quality of the air. And to work steadfastly on a project, did all day yesterday to no avail, but little by little, I'm learning how to do different things. So September 7th, 2021. This says Boca Raton, Florida. Anyway, just a random chart, probably of a client, but it says Aries on the ascendant, which is actually my ascendant. So the natural 12th house is Pisces. So it's good. It's good because the natural 6th house is Virgo's house, and the ruler of Virgo is Mercury. Is also the ruler of Gemini. So I have a sister. She's a Virgo, and she's a doctor and an artist. So all of those things. So Mars gives action. I mean, a lot of people are going, a lot of Virgos I know are just going on these massive hikes or exercise regimes. And a lot of people are arguing. Mars is god of war, it's a ruler of Aries and Scorpio. So it likes a good spar, a good argument. So a lot of people are arguing and communicating about health-related matters, specifically the vaccine, and a lot of that is seen by this opposition to Neptune, would be like medicines in dreamy, idealistic Pisces, psychic Pisces. Neptune is drugs, alcohol. It's also inspiration, spirituality, fantasy, illusion, and universal love and spirituality, higher love, higher service to humanity. So hopefully that will come about. It's in process, everything's in process. So I'm just kind of jumping around here. The trines are predominant today, the earth trine, so you can really get it done. I know a Taurus woman that she just does everything. And with Uranus and Taurus, she's got her hand in everything, in the financial sector, a little bit of astrology, a little bit here and there, and yoga and everything. That could be the trine to Virgo. So we've got some squares. Venus is 26 degrees Libra, so soon it will be going into Scorpio. Talk about that later. I haven't made a video in so long. I do apologize. I just haven't had a voice. Nobody wants to listen to my voice when it's like this, but it's getting better. But Venus is squaring Pluto, and yeah, Venus is challenging Pluto. So personal relationships, are challenging the status quo, the government, and they're also and all these planets are also retrograde. We have so many. We've got Chiron retrograde in Aries. We've got Neptune retrograde in Pisces. That's kind of like the holdup, I think, with the vaccines and confusion. People are confused and deluded and all kinds of stuff, but maybe when excuse me, when they go direct, things will clear up. Things will clear up. Mercury is retrograde as well in Aquarius, and Saturn rather is upside down. Jupiter is retrograde in Aquarius as well. So I'm thinking back to 2019 when we had those planets in Aquarius. It was just a whole new virtual Zoom world, and I'm still doing it. I do most of my meetings, other than astrology, virtually, because it's just so convenient. But when they go direct, I think they see things in the world moving forward. moving forward. Venus in Libra is loves relationships. In the seventh house, if you have Venus in the seventh house, you're going to attract relationships. So people will be attracted to you if you're looking for love, or but it's actually partnerships of all kinds. They hook up with a really good partnership that works for you in a business. But for love, it looks good to have both Mercury and Venus in Libra, because we are approaching October, the end of September and October, and the fall equinox. So Libra season is just absolutely beautiful. So okay, we'll talk about these squares here. The squares, the ongoing squares. Thank God we're out of that whole stellium in Capricorn. Those transits were just killing me, and the whole world. I mean, geez. So, and we're still seeing collectively the changes that this has wrought in our whole world and society. And the latest one, of course, is the Taliban, Afghanistan withdrawal, and maybe I'll talk more about that later. Take a look at that in a lot deeply. But we do have a square between Pluto. All the angles are 90 degrees apart, so they square each other, which is just a challenging aspect, challenging you to act. It's almost like nervous energy, pent up nervous energy that needs to express itself in some way. So it builds and builds until you act. And it's better to kind of work with the transits. The outer planets, they're transpersonal planets, and so we can't always work with them as easily as the inner planets, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, and Jupiter. But this is more like the collective, the transpersonal, like Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus. So I was talking about the square to Aries, and they're both squaring. They're both squaring. Actually, that's the MC. They're squaring Aries, the Aries ascendant, and Chiron in Aries. And then currently we also have Eris in Aries, and she's the feminine warrior. And so women, of course, are fighting for their rights in Afghanistan right now. The hard-won rights that they've worked 20 years, to go to school and so women's rights are up with that, definitely with Eris, and women are having to fight. Also, the abortion law that was just changed in Florida. Not Florida. Florida's up for so many different things. God, they'll probably be next. But Texas, I believe it was Texas. And Mexico just had it upheld. Women's right to abortion was upheld in Mexico. So it's this opposition. You really want to watch your health. Watch your health. Health is up. I mean, the numbers are up with COVID. The hospital numbers are up. Doctors. This heart-wrenching letter from a fireman on Nextdoor just was telling he was begging and pleading with people to, because between fighting he was just burnt out between fighting the California fires and the overflow of the intensive care units taking the unvaccinated people to the hospital. He was just clearly very burnt out, literally begging the people in our county to please get vaccinated. But there's such a polarity of this issue, and the polarity is right here. You can see it. The polarity is the opposition between, between belief systems and conspiracy theories. That there was a I talked a lot about that when there was a sextile between Neptune and Pluto. Those were really prominent. So I hope you enjoyed the full moon in Virgo. My sister's certainly enjoying it. I'm I don't know, doing what I can with it. I did sit down and try to learn how to work, to do, like some graphic design. Yeah, so Virgo for me is just patience to get things done, but definitely this air purifier is a good thing to clean the air, because there's so much pollen and smoke, and a lot of people are buying them for, it's good for bacteria, germs, COVID. Well, I don't know about COVID, but just fine particulate matter that, if you do have like asthma, or even if you don't, it's just cleans the air. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling on now. I'm going to end this. New moons, you want to set an intention. My intention, I've been praying and meditating for months for good health, for healing. And so it's happening slowly, very slowly. But yeah, I need to live like right on the water, close to the water. But I'm looking forward to Scorpio season. Yeah, so I like the chart of the day. It's very interesting. It's great for all the earth signs. You guys have it going on. I really wish I had some earth signs to help me. Yeah, my daughter used to be like my personal assistant. She was a great designer, And anyways, I'm looking at this square we've got going on. Actually, that's in a conjunct, a quincunx rather, between Uranus and the moon, Virgo and Uranus. So that's the rebellion, a lot of rebellion regarding health-related issues. So of course we're seeing that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to end this. And yeah, and so I'll try to be more diligent like I was before, putting out videos. And yeah, it's not like I've been slacking. It's just that I've been really sick. Plus, I've been going to so many seminars and webinars, and with Jupiter in Aquarius, it's just really increased technology and groups of people getting together, having conventions on Zoom, and so all of that's going on. And there's so many that I'm involved with, and so many associations that I've joined and belong to, and they're all interesting and they're all very, very important. And so I kind of have put this on the back burner, not intentionally. I just really actually haven't felt up to it. But I'm trying to get back into it by doing this one today. Anyway, it's a start. Don't want to go on too long with it. So happy birthday, Virgos. We need you because you put things, you manifest things into matter, you know. I mean, we could have all the inspiration in the world from all the fire signs and all the feelings, you know, from the water signs and all the ideas from the air signs and all the mental stimulation from the air signs. But, you know, Mercury ruled Virgo and Mercury ruled Gemini as well. Put it, you know, it's like the foundation to build matter. So yeah, so it's good. Happy birthday, Virgos. Anyway, if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thank you, everyone. my couch is like disappearing for for subscribing and watching. And I do apologize again for not. I've been feeling really guilty for lack of production, but I really couldn't help it. So I'm going to stop beating myself up about it. And a lot of people don't want to hear, you know, they don't want to hear your voice when you've got bronchitis, you know, you sound like hell. So everyone, please take care of yourself, take care of your health, because Virgo's all about health. Not only health, but work, health regimes, practical, analytical attention to detail, and so many other things. So maybe you'll get that promotion at work, or maybe you'll get in a fight with someone at work with Mars there, or you may want to take your own initiative, grab that Mars in Virgo and use it to create your own work and just say, I've had it with these people, you know, I'm going to do my own thing, you know, work remotely as a doctor or whatever, health practitioner. So everyone, please take care and have a good one. I'm trying to stop this. So.